So we are discussing Shearim b'Tefillah. We're discussing Tefillah. Yesterday we began, and basically we learned one idea yesterday, which was that we have to learn a little bit at a time. And anyone who thought 5 minutes is too short, maybe we should make it 10 minutes, maybe we should make it 7 minutes. Yesterday, Rav Pincus taught us that it has to be short, little by little, small snippets is that which is necessary in order to be able to gain from his sefer. And today we pick up and we learn a very important mashal. Says Rav Shimshon Pincus as follows. He says, and if you look over here, it's the part that's highlighted, that when it comes to davening, there are many different types of tefillah. And that itself probably is already a chiddush. We just view that we daven. We open the siddur and we daven. Rav Shimshon Pincus teaches us, no, there's 10 or maybe 13 types of tefillah. And he says the number 10 is very important because 10 is shleimus. 10 is completion. 10 is entirety. 10 is a hekif, a complete surrounding is the number of 10. So there are 10 different types of tefillah. And he says that when it comes to all the different types of tefillah, it's not going to be enough to work in one area if you need to be in another area. Now let's just go straight to the mashal, which hopefully is going to make this very, very clear. And we're going to go first to the bottom over here, which he says is mashal. If you're looking for a halacha, the halacha you're looking for is in Hilchais Shabbos. And what do you go pull out of the shelf? You pull out of the shelf a halacha of Baba Kama. You pull out a Baba Kama. So it says Rav Shimshon Pincus, if you pull out the wrong Masechta, you're going to have a hard time finding what you need. I know that the page just went blank. I don't know why we're having sync issues, so maybe we'll just leave the page off and we'll just, I don't know if anyone is reading it anyways, but 1 second, I'm just going to change this so you'll be able to see me like a mensch. 1 second. 1 second. Should take about 10 seconds. There you go. Now I'm just green. Now I'm just green. Okay, we're just going to continue because we only have 2.5 minutes left. But says Rav Shimshon Pincus the following mashal. The following mashal as follows. He says that you're going to look what bracha you're going to make. You want to know what bracha to make. There you go. Now, well, I'm talking really fast. Okay. Now we're back. Okay. Apologize for that, everyone. We have another 2 minutes. You're looking for what bracha to make, and you open your Baba Kama. Or let's say here, I pull out my Gemara Sukkah that we're learning together with the Kinyan Chavra, and I go to make to find out halacha Hilchos Shabbos. Are you ever going to find the halacha? No, because you're in the wrong Masechta. Says Rav Shimshon Pincus, the same thing is true is if you're trying to daven for a particular area. He says, for example, someone who's sick in his household. So what happens? He opens the siddur, and at the first mention of Roifei Chaylim, right away, he says, oh, he Roifei Chaylim. And he starts to cry, and he starts to daven, Hashem, please, please, please. But he missed the boat. Why did he miss the boat? Sounds like a beautiful tefillah. He said Roifei Chaylim. He had kavana. He knew Hashem was in front of him. He's asking Hashem, please, please. The answer is, says Rav Shimshon Pincus, at that first mention of Roifei Chaylim, in the second bracha of Shemona Esrei, it's not the time for crying out. At that point of Shemona Esrei, it's the time for Rina, for praise. At that moment, when you say Roifei Chaylim, you know what you're supposed to say? Thank you, Hashem. Hashem, you're amazing. Hashem, you heal everyone. Hashem, you have the ability to make every chayla not sick. Hashem, nothing is beyond your power. You're incredible. You're amazing. And says Rav Pincus, you know what? Maybe that was the tefillah that you needed. You thought you're davening. You thought you have it all under control. Says Rav Shimshon Pincus, you might have missed the boat. Because what you might have needed was to say thank you to Hashem, was to praise Hashem. And you never know which is the precise tefillah you need. So the lesson that we learned today, and I apologize for the technological glitches, and I don't know if you love the green screen behind me, but one very important mashal, which is what the whole sefer is going to be about, is we have to know when to utilize each and every type of tefillah. Because as we keep on saying, if we're going to daven, we might as well do it in the most effective manner. What's the purpose? that we're going to be davening. And what do we think? We think, oh, we're davening. And what do we find out? We find out that we totally missed the boat. Have a fabulous day, everyone.